What is your best insult without using curse words? I bet your parents change the subject when people ask about you. I envy those who don't know you. Somewhere in the world there's a tree working hard to replace the oxygen you're wasting. You've only got 2 brain cells, and they're both fighting for 3rd place. You are not the person Mr. Rogers knew you could be. Or your parents aren't even disappointed in you. They know this is the best you can do. I'd say you could learn from this, but then we'd both be wrong. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. If I agreed with you, we'd both be wrong. If I had a dog with a face like yours, I'd shave its butt and teach it to walk backwards. Well, not everyone is able to think critically. I don't have the time or the crayons to explain it to you. We set the bar so low, it was a tripping hazard in hell. Yet here you are, playing limbo with the devil. Your mom should have swallowed you. You wet piece of lettuce. Having you around is like losing 3 good friends. Your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. One of my faves, you couldn't pour water out of a boot with the instructions on the heel. Heard a guy call a girl on the bus a cocksucker. She responded with no hesitation, you mad cause you ain't got one. You're 10 ply bud. Bless your heart. You're 7 pennies short of a nickel. Well, at least you're pretty. G.I. Jane 2 can't wait to see it. I don't mean to sound condescending, that means talk down to you. I'm sure you are nearly at the peak of the bell curve when it comes to intelligence. You had so much potential. Stole this from an ex-girlfriend. You make me wish I had more middle fingers. Bessie Braddock MP to Winston Churchill. Winston, you are drunk, and what's more you are disgustingly drunk. W.C. Bessie, my dear, you are ugly, and what's more, you are disgustingly ugly. Tomorrow I shall be sober, and you will still be disgustingly ugly. Did your parents have any children that weren't born brain dead? You half-eaten sandwich. In a attic somewhere there is a portrait of you getting prettier and prettier every day. If your brain was made out of leather you'd have enough to saddle a June bug. You're a great converse-day topic. Not when you're here, but when you leave. It's impossible to underestimate you. If we stuck the number of you in a bag and beat it with a club, we'd always hit the right one. You really only think from 12 till noon, don't you? That's very clever. Eat any good books lately? If brains were brawn, you wouldn't have enough to slap a fly. I didn't expect anything from you, and you still disappointed. May you always sit in a chair that has one leg slightly shorter than the others. May your coffee always be decaf. Stolen from Bob's Burgers. If she was a spice, she'd be flour. You were the inspiration for condoms. Your farmer should be coming in to check on you any minute now. I've been called worse by better. You are the insult to the human race. You're as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle. Anyone who ever loved you was wrong. People like you are the reason God doesn't talk to us anymore. Shamelessly stolen from Professor Brothers. You're ugly and your mother dresses you funny. You don't matter. You are like your mother. Your only value is as fertilizer for my garden. Hey pal, you just blow in from stupid town. Some sayings can be reversed for good results. You're a sore sight for eyes. It was a business doing pleasure with you. I'm not as dumb as you look. Question mark? Miss 1, what's a insert gender like you doing in a nice place like this? If I wanted my comeback I woulda wiped it off your mom's chin. You look like your mother and smell like your father. Wish God gave you some intelligence too. Is your brain just an accessory? I hope your daughters look like your mother-in-law. No, just like your father, I have no idea who your dad is. You are the kind of person that believes the latest thing someone told you. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. When you get home to your kennel tonight, I hope your mother bites you. Calls them a sob without bad language. You toe-eyed cabbage. You're difficult to underestimate. I envy people who don't know you. If I ever wanted to kill myself, I'd climb your ego and jump to your intelligence. You are dumber than a bag of wet mice. Not the brightest bulb in the pack. Not the sharpest tool in the drawer. Not the quickest tractor in the field. I will screw your dad and give him a baby he will actually love. My dad owns Microsoft, he can ban you.